this bitch. I am on my way to an interview. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Ignore the mosquito bite. I am in Dallas right now, and on my way to an interview. I'm putting my lipstick on right now. What's up, friends? How you doing? How you living? How you feeling? Welcome to another episode of Bring a Friend. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button. I'm fixing up my makeup. I'm gonna put y'all down. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. Mally B, what's up? Junior, what's up? I'm gonna put y'all down there just so I can put my lipstick on, okay? How you doing, guys? How you doing? How you living? How you feeling? I'm getting ready for an interview. Hit the like, hit the like. What's up? What's up? Can you turn off the music? What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome. What time's my flight tomorrow? I think it's like 10. So I fly out. Diego, what's up? Russell, how's everything in Big Z? Everything's good, guys. I just shot a bunch of content for a new song that y'all are gonna get real soon. It's gonna be lit. Hola, hola, Texas May, bitch. What's up, love? Good. How about you? How was New York? New York, bro. Oh my God. New York was fire. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I was published in People Magazine, Entertainment Weekly. How's traveling been treating you? Te mando un besito. Thank you, Diego. Traveling, honestly, I think I'm just used to this shit, y'all, at this point. Like, I'm actually going home. I'm going to El Paso tomorrow morning, but if I had to go another week, I probably would handle it like a motherfucking boss. I definitely would. But it's crazy. Crazy, crazy. As soon as I get back to El Paso, I'm preparing for my show. I'm doing a show with Jenny 69 at Speaking Rock, which is the casino out there. I hope they have Hennessy for me at this interview. Junior, tell me you got a feature from Chance. Bro, it's coming. So I met Chance the Rapper, and he followed me. Okay, stop. He was really nice. I actually met his brother a couple years ago at South by Southwest. Quincy, what's up? Super dope. Yes, guys. Like, he didn't have to follow me, you know what I mean? And he did. So that was kind of cool. We chopped it up a little bit. He actually was a judge for the animation category of the film festival. So he judged a bunch of the animated movies, but when I met him, I was like, yo, I'm in this movie called Lost Souls, and he's like, oh shit, really? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, I gotta watch it. So he's gonna watch. It was crazy, guys. I hit like a couple red carpets. Shit's going up. Joelle, what's up, Joelle? Y'all hit that like, y'all hit the like. Yo, how you doing, Krystall? Glad you're having fun. I'm having a lot of fun, Joelle. Thank you. I think you guys are gonna like this song that I shot today. It's called Villain Era. Okay. Y'all gonna catch this interview with me though. I'm waiting for the movie to drop. Yo, so we're hoping that either Sony or Netflix, Hulu, we're hoping someone buys the movie so that y'all can watch it. We actually we won second place. Abby, what's up? Abby loves her babies. I'm mad late. I need to catch up with your video. Just been busy, family stuff, and back at school trying to make better. Really love you, supporting. Thank you so much, Abby. I appreciate you. Flick of the wrist. What's up, mama? Hey, beautiful. I was able to make it today. I'm so behind. I need to get back and watch previous lives. I know a lot of good things have been happening. Yes, flick of the wrist. Oh my God, a lot has been happening. I can't even keep up with it. Lil Vic, I need to still make your certificate, but it's coming. Trust me, guys. I just haven't been home, and I didn't travel with my laptop, so I wasn't able to make your certificate. Lil Vic, my bad. But very soon. Meezy, what's up? What's up? What's up? Girl, I love the way you do your makeup, and you need to do a tutorial. Ooh, Abby, I might. That's a good idea. Hold on, guys. Get ready. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. I take your jewelry and your China. I'm a mess, guys. My B. Hold on, I'll catch up with y'all right now. Give me a second. Meezy, what's up? Brandon. Sir King, I love your hustle. Thank you, Sir King. Yeah, I shot all day. I shot content all day. I grabbed a quick burger, and now I'm doing an interview. Rowan, what's up? How are you? I'm good. That lip shade is perfect, and your curls, girl, you make me want to get ready, even though I'm in evening time and making dinner. Hi, Abby. You know what? I always feel like if you just want to feel like that bitch, don't matter, go get ready. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do whenever I'm feeling down, or whenever I'm feeling like, you know what, I need to remind myself that I'm that bitch. Okay. You're off. Jeremy, what's up? What film are you making? Actually, Meezy, I already made the film. It's called Lost Souls. And because we won second place in the whole festival, guys, they played my movie at the actual theater, AMC. So that was dope. So you in D-Town? Yes, I am. Oh, no. Afternoon, been trying to get on when you're live, always working, friend. Yes, Jeremy, I'm always motherfucking. Are you ever gonna do a Spanish album? Yeah, I'll do some Spanish tracks. Probably not a whole album. Well, maybe. I mean, you can't say never, right? Hello, hi, how you doing? What's up? Hey, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. Good. Say hi to my live.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Stay tuned. It's gonna be a good one, man.
Yeah. What's up? So let's go. Congratulations. Thank you. I like your style today. Thank you for the little wrist. Yeah, I got the little.
Man, I need to do stuff. Shit, I'm fucking. That's fucking.
What's up?
I mean, you can sit over here and you won't be on camera. Don't put me on camera. Fix up shit.
You're in Dallas. You're basically next door. Yes. What's up? How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Bless.
Yeah, bless. Yeah, I know. I finally got in here and shit.
And you know what, man? I was just telling Kenny a minute ago. I was like, damn. It's like what? He's like, what happened? I was like, man, I forgot. I was supposed to. I'm probably gonna have to mail this out to you. I was gonna get some photos. Now I was gonna have this picture so she could autograph it.
Oh shit!
But,
check it.
But I told him I was like, man, I guy to go by there and pick it up. I was like,
Ah, no
so
way.
yeah, somehow I'm gonna figure out mail it to you or something.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I might be back. I might be back soon. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what you want to say?
Yeah. Where? I want me to sit there? Yeah.
See right
Yeah,
there, right
yeah.
there,
I
it's
like.
on you, it depends.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna sit here. Yeah, so I go live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. on my YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And I have this little community.
Hey, by the way,
I gotta get to the sub.
Oh, yeah. What's up? Oh, the honey? Ooh, sugar.
I know you wanted to mix it with some Coke.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's make a little drink. Ooh, FOMS? What you don't know about FOMS? Thank you.
Let me go get you.
Okay, for sure. Look on my side. Can you speak? Even the dead don't be sleeping on me. Hit the like. Tug, what's up, Tuggy? The yellow really does it for you. Thank you. Rolling. You look good. Thank you, Junior. What's up? Adrian, what's up? Jeremy, want to see the film? Yeah. Saludos, Juan. I had a big old burger right now.
Hey, so you know I was gonna ask you.
Thank you. Ooh, the double cup. Period.
He's ready.
Drink it and fresh like some linen. On light like some prison. Cheers, fam. Our snack today is Hennessy.
Yes,
But I speak in dollars.
yes.
The ground is lava. I'm the astral realm rapping Dalai Lama. I'm cold blooded. I'm a holy guana. And it's Iguana. About the marijuana from Nicaragua. Damn. They said I was needing a hand. Sinking the sand. Bitch. Take a shot. Oh. What's up, Alfred?
Man, leading up to right now, man, it's crazy events that went down. I ended up locking myself out of the house. And I was like,
Honestly, I would have come back dressed to go on camera. It was too fucking hot.
Yeah. Cheers, fam. J Vaz. You make the yellow look good. Thank you.
shit, you're alive, bro.
You know yellow
They haven't like put out like the full medical reason, but he fainted on stage.
up. Is that what I saw today?
Tagging the NBA.
Yeah,
doing all
he's
kinds
like,
of extra shit.
uh-huh.
And she just got banned on Twitter.
What? For real?
Yeah.
Because of all that shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
She's trying to take him down. She's like trading him or some shit like that, right?
yeah.
It's fucked up.
So, I just get your opinion on that. And once we get past that, then we'll just jump into the interview portion.
Okay. Is this mess up? Like, can I do this?
I know last time you was here, but it was kind of like, what's his name?
Accomplice, yeah.
So it's more like, it wasn't really, you could say, like the Krystall Poppin interview.
Yeah,
So-
right.
So this time more, you know what I mean? This
More
time about
one-on-one
you
and shit.
You know, where you from and all that good shit. Huh?
Oh, yeah, I just did the movie.
He was also on the cover of that entertainment, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Tribeca,
Yeah.
New York. What is it? Fendi, right?
Fendi, yeah,
We'll talk about
Fendi.
Fendi. We'll talk about your collab with GT Artisan. Then we'll talk about the whole new movement with Smooth.
This phone, so you can use the stand.
Oh, dope. Okay, cool. Thank you.
So we'll go into like, you know, just I guess just let them know, you know. I guess that's what I kind of was telling you. I want to just start it from scratch.
Okay.
You know, like this is your first time here. You know what I mean? Even though it's not, but you know, like I
Kind of
said,
like.
yeah. 'Cause like I said, last time it was more, you know,
Oh, yeah, cool.
it was accomplished, and you know what I mean. It wasn't really justice for.
And there's a lot more going on now, you know what I
Your
mean?
clip did pretty good.
Yeah.
When you was talking about,
Really?
you know, what you saying? What you talking about? People trying to ask you to do a free.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Shit, that thing went.
That went crazy.
For real.
Yeah. And then right now, you know, we're just working on the numbers and all that, and we're actually getting a good response right now. So
That's good.
that kind of, I think the new set kind of is making it happen.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're in a different spot, right? Like, this is totally different. Yeah.
Well, I used to record right across the way.
Oh, okay.
That's where we
okay.
did it last time, right
Okay.
there. But now it's over here, and then it's kind of
I like it.
how I wanted it to look. You know what I mean? So,
Nice.
yeah, I'm so disappointed I didn't get that picture.
I know, man. Shit. It's all good.
What do you think you might be back in?
Well, now that I'm linked with Smooth, I think I have a show here on the 8th of July.
July?
I don't know how long I'm staying, though.
Long enough
But-
to sign.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, you gotta come out to the show, for sure.
Oh, yeah, of course. Hell yeah. I'll be
Yeah.
there. Come on, Smooth. Come get your cameo.
You want me to picture?
Hey, whenever you're ready.
Diamonds all over my ligaments.
I want to say I love the raw gold album.
Oh, thank
And then I have some surprise questions throughout that.
Okay, for sure.
Which one did you want to start with? Like news-wise? Which one do you want to start with?
We'll talk about what's the name? Pokey.
Okay.
Big Pokey.
Okay.
What's up, Vanessa? Erica, Olivia, Albert. Yeah, so I got this community of it's called I started a series called Bring a Friend
Yeah.
on YouTube. And every Tuesday at 8 p.m., no matter what, I go live. Like I've literally gone live with like makeup brush in my hand, getting ready to leave the house. You know what I mean? Like I'm on my way to go do this. I'm on my way to go do that. And it's really cool. It's really cool. It's like a tight knit little community and shit.
To get us out the hood and keep that paper coming. And I smoke cones, not backwoods, I'm about to blaze an onion. These rappers flexing on the gram and they got fake cheddar. This intro was provided to you by Flip Mayweather.
Get a couple for what do you call it? For behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Welcome to Elms Street.
Yo, what's up, what's good? Welcome to Elm Street. I'm your boy, I'm your host, Money Elms. Welcome, everybody, to another episode. Like I said, before we started every show, I gotta keep thanking the viewers. Thank y'all, because y'all the ones that make shit happen for us. And without y'all, we're nobody. So, salute y'all every single time, because y'all them stars. So, we got a good show for y'all today, man. I'm actually excited today, you know what I mean? Got a special guest in the studio, but I'm not introducing her just yet, I'm just gonna talk a little bit for a second, there's been a lot of stuff going on social media. We're gonna get into that, what's popping out in the streets. So, that's how we do it on Elm Street. Always gotta bring y'all the hottest news, everything that's popping. Gotta keep our ears to the streets. So, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and introduce my guest tonight. It's the one and only Krystall Poppin.
What's up, Elms? Hey, glad to be back. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Yes, it has.
Most definitely. And hey, we're glad to have you in the house today.
Thank
in
you.
The building. It's the first time you checking out the new set.
Yeah.
So
I like it. I like what you're doing with the place.
Feeling the vibe?
I'm feeling the vibe, bro. I like it. I really like that wall. I really like it. It's dope. Yeah, no. It's dope. Fuji's oh shit. I like it.
So, we're just trying to give a new face, a new view, a new vibe, starting out fresh. I figured I hit them with the new set for the new year. So, this is what we're doing. So
Okay.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you're here.
I love it.
And, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it, what's popping out in the streets.
Yeah.
So, I hate always, starting out the show with some tragedy, with some, but, it's more of a pay respects, if anything, to Houston rapper, Big Pokey. He just passed away. As a matter of fact, collapsed on stage.
Yeah.
While he's getting ready to do a performance, and at first, when I seen the clip, I was like, it didn't, it looked like it was maybe like, I don't want to say a prank, but like something else.
Right.
But then after a minute, and then it was like some serious.
Yeah.
Did you get to see the clip?
I haven't seen the clip, but I definitely read the news, and it's so unfortunate, man. Especially like, on stage like that. That's crazy. Rest in peace, for real. That's so sad.
Yeah, it's always sad to see a fellow rapper just pass away. But like I said, at least it wasn't due to some violent act.
Right. Yeah.
Some natural causes, and I rather see an artist go out with a natural death,
right,
than some gun violence when it wasn't his time.
Right.
So hey, God must have wanted him more, so
right,
he called his number, and it is what it is.
yeah.
So hey, rest in peace out there in heaven, man.
Rest in peace, bro.
So moving on, some other news, some crazy news. So Zion Williamson has been all over social media right now. So there's been rumors. you know, we don't know how true this is, but there's rumors that, you know, he was actually messing around with where's it, Mariah Mills, this porn star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
And it's crazy because you know, she's blackmailing him. He put him on blast, many threats. You know, talking about gonna leak the sex tape.
I saw that.
And remember, we was you telling me that, you know, she was even that she'd even kick him out of the
Yeah,
NBA.
she's like, y'all better start trading him or something like that. I was like, damn, like that. It's wild. She's hurt. She's hurt about something.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And it's crazy, man. Sometimes you gotta watch yourself how you stepping out there, because you never know. You know, it might be something, you know, genuine or something. You know, it might not even have to do with, you know, their situation, but you know, there's similar situations that people can try to take advantage.
Yeah.
You know, because of your status.
That's exactly what it is, honestly. Like, you got to be careful. Like, even the way that I moved, like, I really got to consider a lot of things, just because you never know if you let a bunch of people around you, not everyone has the best intention and they just want to use you and, like, use your platform, you know? So you definitely got to be careful who you keep around you.
Yeah, so let me ask you, have you had any people around you that you're like, man, I don't know about them, I gotta...
Always, you know what I mean? Like, definitely, like, throughout the time that I've been doing it, there's definitely been people that I'm like, like, especially people that are new coming around, you know, you start learning how to, like, see what people want from you and stuff. And I don't really trust so easy. My circle, like, the actual people that I rock with in this is kind of small. You know what I mean? Like, the real people that I rock with and stuff. But I do have, like, acquaintances that come around and stuff. But you just got to be careful, really. You gotta consider a lot of things when you're in the spotlight.
Damn. Oh, you're violating. Hey, I'm the first one to always be like, you
Please
know.
turn your cell phones off.
But you know, it happens to the best of us. You know, I was, you know, it's Krystall. You know, she came in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she threw me off a little bit, and you know, that's what happened.
It's the yellow shirt roast, bright.
Right. But yeah, you know, it's so true. You know, you always got to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
The type of people. I mean, they might seem like they ride for you and everything, but they might have different intentions.
Yeah.
So you know, that's why, you know, my circle's real small.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't even say that I got friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just for the fact that, you know, certain shit in my past that made me, you know, be the way I am now, and be like, you know what, I'd rather ride solo, because I know I'm not gonna let myself down.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I'd rather be solo than be around bad company.
For sure.
You know, there's that one song where it's like, I could do bad by myself.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't need that baggage.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what it is too, is baggage that you don't need. Once you start learning that, like, once you start saying, like, hey, like, oh, the check came back after you ate, and no one's willing to put in, you know what I mean? Like, not everyone wants to help, but they're ready to eat, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so true. You know, you know, when you're building a team, you know, everybody got to know their position, what role they're gonna play. And I mean, it's all about teamwork at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely,
you know, so,
man. Yeah, and if people aren't willing to help, like, you just don't need them, for real. Like, it took me a long time to realize that. Like, if you ain't gonna help me, like, you ain't gonna pick up that shit and start rolling with me, like, get the fuck out, you know? Straight up.
I mean, that's how it is. And then with Zion's case, you know, supposedly, you know, he has a baby mama. You know, I think he has a kid on the way. So that's like, wow.
Damn.
You know what I mean? It's like,
They're saying this girl's jealous about that. That's why.
I mean, yeah, of course.
See what I'm saying? She's hurt. Something's hurting her.
I mean, she didn't want to be the side chick. But hey, I mean, you had to play your role.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, he was like, all right, cool, you know, I'll keep you at a distance, but, you know, give you what the side chick deserves. But, I mean, hey, but now he's all over social media. They put him on blast, but, I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to do anything, you know, other homegirl getting banned on Twitter.
Yeah,
and stuff like
it's not
that.
gonna work out for her, really.
Nah, so I mean, we'll definitely keep our eyes on that and see what happens with that, and you know, wish Zion the best, man. Just watch out there, man,
Yeah,
because people always have bad intentions.
yeah, for sure.
You know, so you know we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But so I was gonna ask you, and then you know, this question got brought up to me by somebody. But I'm gonna go ahead and ask you. So I don't know if it's a rumor but I'm still gonna ask you that you know, do you prefer skinny guys
Oh.
or bigger guys?
Who told you
You
that?
rather ride with Tupac or Biggie?
Honestly, bro, like it's not. I don't even care. Like I like big boys, honestly, and it's crazy because I was just a little lit the other day, and I was scrolling on my phone and shit, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let the world know like what the fuck I like, and I tweeted it. You know what I mean? I was like. I like big boys. I don't care. Like hashtag my type. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then it was crazy because like I started getting like reactions and shit, and I'm like, oh shit, like y'all didn't know that, and y'all fuck with it. It's crazy, like. But honestly, bro, like I'd rather. I just think like big boys are. I don't know. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of reasons, bro. I just like big boys. I like skinny boys. They don't cuddle good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like mostly skinny boys are whores. There's some big boys that are whores, but I'm like for the most part, like big boys just want to like like hug you and feed you and like show you good time. Like from my experience, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the big boys that I've been around and dated or whatever, like they show me a good time and they just like I don't know, and then they like feel good. I'm sorry, like that's just what it is. I'd rather date Biggie than Tupac, honestly.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, like I said, I stumbled across that question, so I was like, you know what, I gotta ask her.
Oh shit.
No,
Yeah. Oh my bad. I'm fucking up your set over here.
She got nervous, y'all.
You made me nervous. You bringing it up. It's crazy. And then on Father's Day, I woke up and I was like, Happy Father's Day. Where the big daddies at? Bro, stay off my Twitter.
You see more for the dad bod.
Yeah, bro, straight up. Deeper than the dad bod. I like it more than the dad bod. Yeah, honestly, bro, I don't know. Big boys are more fun to me. I think, you know what I mean? And just like honestly, it's crazy because I've realized that like when a guy is just super pretty and attractive and shit, I don't like it. Like it makes me not like him. Like when he's too pretty and shit and all in shape. Like I don't like it. It makes me not fuck with him.
Is it because you think is it like a competition thing?
No, honestly, I think just in my experience, honestly, maybe it started back like in like grade school, like the pretty. I was like a nerdy little girl, like I had big old glasses and shit, and my hair was all fuzzy, and like those guys were kind of mean to me and shit, So like growing up, I started not to like guys that were super attractive, and I think that's just where it started, you know what I mean? And I always tell everybody like I'm a snacking ass bitch. You know what I mean? Like I bust out with the snacks. Like I'll make snacks. I'll throw Valentina on a bunch of shit. Like with the chips. I'm always with a snack.
Yeah.
My friends know and shit. But and big boys, they just know how to snack too. You know what I mean? Like they come up with some shit. I'm just like fuck yeah. Like we just find harmony. I think. Straight up.
Hey, but you know what? I gotta bring up your nails.
My nails?
Hey, y'all check out her nails, man.
What's up?
Hey, they're on another level.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me.
Hey.
I can still fight with these though.
Hey, so y'all big boys, and y'all watching, y'all tuning in, man.
Let's go out to eat. Come on.
Shot. Look, she's calling y'all out. What?
I do. I like big boys.
You know, it's crazy. I would have thought the opposite. I thought you were more into the athletic type dude.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, and if I didn't like work, so I care about my fitness. You know what I mean? Like I work hard in the gym. I have a trainer and shit. For the most part, like on the regular, I try to watch what I eat. But I work hard in the gym so I could snack. You know what I mean? Like like I try to like balance it. And I'm so on my fitness, but then I've noticed that like when I'm with a big boy, like he has to show me off more because I'm all fit and like cute and shit,
Yeah,
and all like little chiquita, and like he just like likes to show me off more, and it's like yeah, like got a bad bitch, you know what I mean? And it feels good. But like when you got like a pretty guy and he's just like all athletic and shit or whatever, like it's just like oh like I can get a pretty bitch anytime, you know what I mean?
Hey, I feel like, you know what? Chris is going to set a trend.
Uh, it's big boy season, baby. That's what I'm telling everybody. I'm just like, get you a big boy. Like when my girls tell me problems, like I'm just like, get you a big boy.
So, hey, for the viewers, are you single?
Technically, I'm single. Technically, I have a boo, but technically, I'm single.
Okay.
I got a boo.
Hey, she's still available, fellas.
I
So,
mean,
hey, shoot her a DM.
we're
Hey,
talking we're talking beginning stages. That's what I'm saying. And there's no title, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? But I got a little thing. He's a big boy.
Hey,
I need a big boy.
You better step this game up because I mean you just calling them out. They're gonna start coming out the woodworks. Watch the DMs going.
They did. Like once I tweeted that, like I didn't even know. Like I had that many big boys on my Twitter, and they're just like, "Oh shit, I had no idea. Let me find out." And I'm just like, oh, someone's like, "You a chubby chaser?" And I'm like, certified.
I mean, so now that your DM is full of all these big boys, I mean, how you gonna choose?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You gotta see they treat me right, bro. They just treat me good. I don't know. Like, let's go out to eat and find out. I love food, bro. And that's what it is too.
Yeah.
Honestly, in high school, my biggest that I was, because I was way bigger, like in high school. I was like 140, I think it was the highest that I reached. For me, like I'm 5'4", so I was kind of thicker. And I was real self-conscious about it and shit. And after high school, that's when I started like getting into my fitness and shit. But I don't know. I just like I think I'm real humble because of like what I went through in school and shit. And just I really there's people that I'm friends with like from high school that they'll call me randomly and they'll be like, Krystall, tell them we're homies since high school because they don't fucking believe me. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't friends with no popular people. You know what I mean? And then I'll be like, FaceTime me, and then I'll FaceTime them, and then like everyone around tripping out and just like, what? How do you know Krystall Poppin? And I'm just like, those are like I rock with my people like that have been down with me since then. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't popping back then. You know what I mean? Like at all in any sense of the motherfucking word. So.
Look at you now.
You know, look at me now. Yeah. No. And if I'm mad at you, you can buy me some food and I'll probably not be mad at you anymore.
All right, that's the bride.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. You know, it's interesting facts that, you know, I didn't know, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to ask her and I'm put her on blast.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I can't believe it.
So I had to do it, you know, so... That's dope. That's dope. You know,
I'm gonna make big boys a trend. Watch.
Hey, watch it. Hey, you should make a shirt.
Oh, I should make a shirt. Oh, I already know. I'm gonna be like big boy season. Oh.
You better send me one.
Okay, I will. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's dope. Interesting facts. You know, you never know. Your favorite artists, you know, what they're into, what they like. So you're more of tacos or pizza?
Tacos for sure. Like I can get tired of pizza. Like I was in New York and we had pizza a lot because there's pizza on every corner. You know what I mean? And you're always on the go. So it's like, just grab a slice. And I got tired of that shit. You know what I mean? And it's all bread, and like I don't like to eat too much bread all the time. You know, so for sure tacos like 100%. And I like the real Mexican shit. Like I like lengua, buche, like all that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, now this one is a good question right here. LA food, California food, or Texas?
Texas, 1,000,000%.
What?
Don't play with me.
What?
It's Texas, bro. Trust me. I lived in LA for a year.
You don't like food?
Texas is the motherfucking shit, bro. Honestly.
You like more
honestly.
the Tex-Mex or?
No, I can go for some real fucking Mexican food. Like I said, like I like the
'Cause you
lengua
know
is
what?
probably my
A lot of
favorite.
people that head out to Cali and they're always I always hear the same things like, oh man, the food is amazing. That's where I'm from, so I was like, yeah. I was like,
Oh, that's why you riding so hard.
I was like,
I mean, look, y'all got some real good street food, honestly. But I think just like the restaurants, a lot of the times I would run into some restaurants and it just wasn't it, you know? Maybe I was on the wrong side. I don't know. But what I'm realizing, like, especially in El Paso, like you could be cruising and you see a spot like fuck it, I'm hungry, let me go eat there, and it's probably gonna be busted.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And you don't. I didn't really like. You're probably gonna hate me, and I'm sorry, Callie. I'm so fucking sorry, but I have to be honest. King Taco is not it,
Not
bro. It's not it. It's just, and it's so hyped up over there. Like, yo, try King Taco, King Taco. And I'm just like, yo, I don't like it. I'm sorry. You're looking at me crazy right now. I'm so sorry, and I know
Nah,
people
you
are gonna
good.
hate. You're gonna
You
hate. I'm
good.
sorry, guys. I gave it 2 tries. I was like, hey, maybe the first one is just I just got the wrong shit, and then I tried it again,
I
and I
mean,
was like,
was it something that it was recommended to you, and that's why you went?
it's
Or?
because everyone talks about it, like when you're like, oh, I want some tacos. Where should I go? And they're like, oh, King Taco. Go to King Taco. And then like I'm like,
It's probably because your expectations were a whole lot higher.
yeah,
But
maybe.
then when you tried it, you're like, nah.
I don't know.
It's kind of like the placebo effect.
Maybe I don't know.
So,
The tostadas were like not good. You know what I mean?
did you get some tacos?
I got tacos. Yeah, I did. I
But
don't
it still
know.
didn't.
I had better tacos on the street of LA than a lot of times in the restaurant.
That's crazy you said that because I remember a lot of times when I used to be downtown with my mom, because my mom she used to go to the fashion district and get a lot of the
I fuck with the
clothes,
fashion
and
district.
she used to be out there, hustling, but we would see the lunch trucks. Man, the lunch trucks always had the best food.
I feel it. That's usually when I had some good food. It was from a truck for sure, or on the street, like they had just the stoves out there. You know what I mean? And, like cutting it up and shit. A long ass line out on the sidewalk. Those were dope. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
But Texas, bro, just and you gotta realize like Texas is on the border. Like we're real close to the homeland. So like it's
So is
just.
Cali?
I mean.
Cali's right there on the border
I
too.
mean.
I mean, the border for us is about what 8-10 hours from here.
Yeah, like I'm right there. You know what I mean?
You're next door.
Yeah.
You just jump over,
Like I mean, let's go get lunch in fucking Juarez. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you party a lot at Juarez?
I haven't partied recently. Last time I did a show out there maybe a couple years ago. And we went partying and shit, and it was dope. Like it was really cool. You definitely gotta go with someone who knows what's up.
Yeah.
And to take you around. We had like a guide and shit that knew the spots. Here, go here. Don't go here. Like stuff like that for sure. Like don't go by yourself.
Okay, so we're gonna cut it right here and just take a little break.
Okay.
I don't know if you need to go to the restroom.
No, I'm good.
All right, cool. Then we could resume there. We'll go ahead and just go into the interview portion of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad. What's his name lost his shot?
Who?
What's his name? Jay.
Jay Vaz. Okay, look, and he's here. So look, I'm gonna straight up tell y'all, it's not gonna be a secret, okay? Motherfucking, I gave Jay Vaz a shot. I gave him a fucking chance, and he dropped the ball. So I'm sorry.
Dang.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I gave him a shot. So he DM'd me like a little bit before Valentine's Day, and he was all like, I think he sent me a picture of like some elotes and shit, and he's like, "Be my Valentine," and I was like, I'm down. And then he was just like, "What should we do?" And I was just like, "Let's go eat, and then and then you can even interview me, and we'll turn it to content or whatever." And he was like, "All right, bet." And then like just as it got closer, like he just wasn't hitting me up. And then fucking Valentine's Day coming, I'm gonna see if the motherfucker hits me up. I even got ready because I was just like, you know what, like I'm just gonna be ready and shit. And he never came through. Like he never hit me up, and I was like, all right, that's cool. I was like, genuinely, Jay Vaz, genuinely, I was straight up gonna go on a date with him, and he did come through.
Jay.
Yeah, and he's a big boy. You know what I'm saying? So you had a double shot, okay?
Oh my god.
So I was like, okay, whatever. And and then later on, I find out he said because he didn't have a haircut. You see,
Jay, you let a haircut stop you.
he
Bro.
said a haircut stopped him from being great. So, I mean, it is what it is. And cheers. Cheers, J Fast. You know what I mean? And now I got a little booze, so it's all good. It's all good.
You had your chance, bro. You had your chance. Oh well, that's what it goes. That's what happens.
That's the way it goes.
So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the interview portion of the show, and for a lot of y'all that don't know Krystall Poppin, of course she be popping. So let them know where you from.
So I'm from motherfucking big bad El Paso, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Over there we got, we're on the border of Mexico, straight up, like Juarez right there. My family as well, born and raised in El Paso. My abuelos, they're from Durango and Santa Monica. And like I spent most of my life there, and I was actually talking to someone earlier today. I was like, I didn't leave the city till like 2015 ever. Like I had only been to Juarez, then when I left El Paso, like that's it. And in 2015, that's when I really started like traveling and like seeing shit. So, but that happens a lot there. Like a lot of people, they'll never leave the city. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping to like, kind of like show everyone like what is possible. The music scene is it's not extremely big there. There's a lot of talent, but I think that we really need someone who came from the local scene to show everyone like how it's done, and that's what I really hope to do to take my experiences back to the city and kind of like guide other artists there and like kind of like show them like what's possible and what can be done and what I've done, and kind of give back in that way. Um, but El Paso's dope, you know what I mean? Like it's a big little city or a little big city. Like it's kind of like that, you know what I mean? The food's bomb. Everyone's mom makes the best fucking menudo, you know what I mean? Like it's really cool. A bunch of sexy ass Latinas are there, you know what I'm saying? Um yeah, El Paso's vibe. I love it. I really want to like buy my first house there. Like I want to like settle there and shit. Like I want to raise my kids there and stuff like that. Even though I want to travel, like I'll probably have a little penthouse here and penthouse there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for the most part, I definitely want to like raise my kids in El Paso.
For some reason, El Paso just seems hot.
Yeah, it's very hot. Did you see how hot it was today? You haven't been outside?
Oh hell yeah!
It was hot today, but if it's that hot here right now, it's probably like 10 times worse in El Paso right now.
I think the reason why it's been hot out here because of the humidity. It's been raining a lot. So,
yeah.
I think that has a little bit to do with it, but just El Paso just seems more heat.
It's heat. It's dry heat. We don't get the humidity, so that's at least good.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer that dry heat.
It's dry heat. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've learned to appreciate it though. For sure. I've learned to appreciate the heat because, when I started going into like saunas and like, detoxing and shit, I started challenging myself to see like to enjoy it versus like when am I gonna get out? When am I gonna get out? I was like, let's enjoy this like this feeling. So once I started going to saunas and enjoying the heat, that's when I started like it doesn't bother me as much as it used to, So I really like it. I prefer the heat over the cold. That's why I would never move to New York. Even though I loved it, like I wouldn't move there because their winters are crazy. You know what I mean? Like it's just like it's fucking wild. But I enjoy the heat now. Yeah. It's definitely hot out there.
So when did you jump into the music scene?
So I jumped on the mic for the first time in 2013. That's when I started like. Before that, I hadn't even written a song or anything like that. I wrote some raps before that, but I had never like spit them or nothing like that. So I jumped on the mic in 2013, and then I believe in 2014, that's when like I met my group LFDC, and that's what I've been rocking with. Like literally, those are my day ones.
Yeah.
So when I met them, they were making music for a little while, and they kind of like showed me the ropes, and they're like, this is how recording in a real studio goes. Like this is how you shoot videos. Like they really showed me everything that I know now. And in 2015, that's when I left the city to pursue this like professionally, full time, quit my job and everything like that. 2016 is when I dropped my first album. it was like produced with two producers and in like a legit studio. It was a really cool experience, like to put that, I like to put a project together. I kind of like I saw like what that was like. And then I just started traveling after that. I started doing a lot of stuff after that. Experimented with sound, kind of like finding my voice and everything like that. Started doing shows like crazy. Now I really enjoy performing. Like I think performing is one of my favorite parts about the artistry for sure. Um, yeah, and then now I'm just really trying to evolve and like to do bigger and better things than I've ever done for sure.
What would you say were some of your influences?
I have a bunch of crazy influences. I feel like starting out, I was like when I was studying when I first started rapping, um, I I like studied a lot of like '90s golden era hip hop. You know, Lauryn Hill, Pac, Biggie. I love Biggie a lot. I think I'm more of like an East Coast girl for sure.
Yeah, you kind of fit
You know
that.
what I'm saying? And it's not even like because he's a big boy. Like I
Yeah.
just like I just I love what he does on the track, and I would love to strive to like to reflect even a glimpse of what he can do to a track. I love Biggie. Other than that, someone that I really like admire and someone who I would love to meet, and I'd probably freak out if I met him, was Kendrick Lamar. Like Kendrick Lamar, he like I studied him so much. I admire him. I look up to him. He really like he's the one I feel like raised me in my rap. Um, Other than him, like Kanye West. I also listen to yeah, what's up?
So let me ask you,
Yeah.
K Dot or Kendrick?
I mean, K Dot was hungry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
K Dot was like, he was like that, like, I want it, I want it, I want it. Kendrick is more, you know, he's more refined. Like
Yeah.
he's a little more serious. Like,
I
but he
mean,
gives you that shit, you
that
know?
Rigor Mortis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh
that
huh.
bitch was hard.
Yeah. Straight up, Section 80 and shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
See, it's funny because when I came across Kendrick, it was when he was K Dot.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So my little cousin put me on him, and I was like, "Who are these cats?" Because
Yeah.
I guess with J Rock and Schoolboy Q and
Mhm.
Absol, they formed that group, Black Hippies.
Mhm.
But I was like, this shit is dope. Like yeah, I like all types of music, especially the younger music that's out. I fuck with a couple of them.
Yeah.
But when I came across them, I was like, they blew my mind. I was like,
Yeah.
man, this shit is dope.
Yep.
It was a different sound, something different, and of course, they came from the West Coast, so
Yeah.
I had to show love. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I could definitely rock with that.
Yeah, for real. Like
Kanye
Kendrick.
too.
Kanye, yeah, dude. I mean, Kanye's a beast in every aspect, producing, writing, like anything he touches is amazing.
New Kanye or old Kanye?
I love both because I understand him. I feel
Yeah.
like I get it. I get the old Kanye. I get the new Kanye. I get it. So I respect him for who he's become. You know what I mean? For sure, I get it. Um, other than them, I like to like listen to other shit. Like I like to listen to indie rock. Like I grew up like rocking with the Killers. Like the Killers, just like that writing style and just like getting away. I like to get away from hip hop sometimes. Like I'll go super hip hop and then I'm just like I don't want to listen to any rap right now. Like and I'll just start listening to a bunch of different stuff. Um, yeah, like the Killers and the Strokes, the Doors, Led Zeppelin.
So the Doors.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'll get into a bunch of shit like that where I'm just like I need a break from hip hop right now, and I feel that's really helped me lyrically. Just like and concept wise on songs and
So
shit.
what's your favorite Doors song?
My favorite.
Yeah.
One that I really like remember, and it's because my homie's mom was really drunk one time singing it, and we just had a blast like singing it. It was L.A. Woman.
Oh, that's dope. That's a classic.
You know what I mean? Like,
LA Woman.
yeah, straight up. No, but I like a lot of the Doors for real.
Oh
Yeah.
It's funny because I've been jamming the Doors for a while. My big brother, put me on it, and I remember jamming the Doors, and then kids be like, "What are you listening to?"
Yeah.
I was like, some jamming ass
Some
music.
jamming ass music, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of my big influence just because I listen to them every Sunday, is oldies, bro.
Oldies?
That's soul music. I feel like it's where my soul comes from. Like when I put soul in a track, I feel like I'm able to because of the oldies, for real. Like that that era, just like I've jammed it since I was fucking in the womb, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom was like a chola and shit,
Yeah.
you know? So like I've been jamming oldies like my whole life. And I love them. Like it's a big part of like who I am.
Any
for sure.
particular group or singer?
I mean, Etta James, fucking Sunny and the Sunlighters, Al Green, um, fucking. There's a whole bunch. Fucking.
You know, my favorite is Brentwood.
Brentwood, yeah.
Brentwood be jamming.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye. There's, I mean, War. You like War? Yeah, I do a lot. Like, there's a lot. Like, every Sunday. Boom.
That's cool. That's dope. Hell yeah. You know, a lot of times you meet people and you're like, they probably just listen to hip hop only.
Yeah.
You know, but it's dope that you listen to all genres of music.
Yeah.
So, and, you know, now that you say that, you know, you could hear it, you know, in your music too.
Yeah.
So that's dope. So, I was going to ask you, not too long ago, I seen this track you did with Animes. You know, it was that whole was fire. You know, it was actually a remake, right?
Yeah.
You know,
I believe that's Jennifer, is it right?
Well, actually, the original, because I believe she sampled it, but the original comes from the Beat Nuts.
Oh, okay. I did see someone mention that. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's where the original track comes from. But yeah, I think Jennifer Lopez did a remake a while back.
Yeah.
You know, but that record was fire.
Yeah, I really liked it. She came to me with it. She had already done her parts, and then she's like jump on this shit, and I was like, oh damn, like this is dope. This is really really cool. And we ended up putting it together, and then we did the video, and it was really cool. Like I think a lot of people feel like that shit's jam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because y'all did a couple cities and performed that song, right?
Yeah.
Y'all even made it all the way to New York.
We did, yeah. That shit was wild. So we pulled up to Times Square, right? And we were only there for the night. Like we didn't even stay, you know? Like it was just like boom. We pulled up and then we see some guys with like a speaker and a microphone, and they're doing their like street performance and shit. And we go up to them and we're just like, hey, can we borrow, like after your performance, can we borrow your mic and your speaker? And then they were just like, oh yeah, for sure. So they finish up their thing and shit. And then in New York, there's these like stairs that go, like these red stairs that go to, they're right in dead center of Times Square. And then you're not supposed to perform up there, you know what I mean? Like you're only allowed down. And I was just like, fuck that, like let's go up there. You know what I'm saying? I was just, let's fucking go. So then boom, we take the speaker and the mic and we go like right to the very top. And then I'm just like, what's up, New York? Like, oh, I'm Krystall Poppin. And she's like, I'm your anime. So no, we just dropped this song. And we performed that hell right there in fucking Times Square.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I seen it when y'all posted it on social media.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, look at these girls wilding now.
Straight up, yeah. It was funny because like the street performers, you're supposed to actually register to perform on the street. Like you're supposed to register, and then you get like a time slot to be in a certain spot for a certain amount of time, and then you gotta move. Like that's how they do it in Vegas too. I did it in Vegas called busking. So I did that. And so when they were saying like, well, we gotta move soon and shit like that, so I understood. And then when we told them we wanted to go up the stairs, they're like, you're not supposed to go up there. Like they don't allow the performers up there. And that's when we said, fuck that, you know?
Some Texas shit.
Yeah, straight up. And I was just like, nah, we're going up there. But it was cool. It was a cool experience. We ended up performing at a bar after that. And we turned up and it was really cool. Some fans showed up and shit. And
was that your first time in New York?
No, that was my second time in New York. My first time was in 2020 when COVID had hit.
Wow.
no one was outside.
Nobody was outside.
No one was outside, and I feel like I didn't really get the experience. Like I didn't like we were in time. I went to Times Square and there was like nobody there, and I was just like, man, and everything was closed, so I didn't get to go nowhere or nothing. So that was like my first time. But I was out there because an artist flew me out to do a feature. So I was, and even in the plane on the plane ride, no one was in the plane, bro. It was so weird. It was so weird that like 2020 was weird.
Yeah.
Like the plane was empty. I show up, Times Square is empty, whatever. So when I went to Anna, it was my second time, and then just this, like when I just got back from New York, so it was my third time. But this time I feel like I really did New York, like because I was out there like a week and a half, and I really did a lot of shit out there.
So let's talk about Fendi.
Ooh, Fendi, what's up?
So that's the new single.
Fendi's cool because I actually wrote that and recorded it 2 years ago in LA.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I did in LA with a producer, Mike Snell, who I met in LA. My girl Wish You Could connected us, got us in the studio. We ended up making that track the first day we met, which was cool. It was a vibe, the whole shit. And then just like what was happening with me musically, business wise and stuff, shit, it just wasn't time for it to come out, and we just kept pushing it back. Eventually we were just like put it on the back burner and let's continue with new shit. And then around this time I was like, I didn't want it, because a lot of times this happens where like artists will have a really good song and they'll just let it go cold in the vault and they'll forget about it and it never comes out, you know what I mean? And then when it was time to drop a record, I was just like, I'm not gonna let Fendi die, bro. Like I'm like, it's now or never with this track. Like let's go, let's run it. So I started talking to my team and I was like, I want to drop Fendi finally, and they're just like, okay, let's do it. We hit up my boy Sinsters to do the video. We planned the video one day and 2 days later we shot. So it was on some quick shit, but like everyone came together and made it really, really dope. My girl, Rose Petal Blunt, did my hair. She styled me. My boy Vander did my makeup. Like the whole team really came together to make it as dope as I feel like it came out, where it could have been like half-ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, because I like the video. It was dope.
Yeah, I love the video. And my boy Sensors is dope. Like he's crazy with it. Like he's one of the best videographers in El Paso for sure. And he's going places, so y'all get Sensors when you can.
So the video was shot in El Paso?
Yeah, it's all El Paso.
Okay.
So it's cool. It's a cool track, you know, and it's just for... I'm glad people are finally getting to hear it because I've been hearing it for a long time.
So how does it feel that, you know, like that song you had it in the vault, but now you released it? And are you tired of it, or? I
mean, so I was tired of it before it came out, and then now that it came out, it's like I'm listening to it for the first time. I don't know why that happens. Like, because other people are barely listening to it, so now I feel like I'm barely listening to it with them.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's this weird thing. It always happens with me when I drop music like that. Like, even if I've had music for a while, like, I drop it and, like, I'll go watch the video 50 times myself just because I'm like, wow, like, you know what I mean? Like, we finally dropped this shit or whatever. Like, yeah.
Yeah, man, because I watched it several times.
Yeah.
It's dope. I like everything about it, you know, just the colors, you know, just the whole nine.
Yeah.
You know, it's a dope ass video. The concept, it was dope too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So let's talk about your collab with GT Garza.
Ooh, bro, fire. Have you heard it? Have you heard the tape?
Yeah, we was actually jamming the tape before you got here.
I fucking love that tape, man. Honestly, I be jamming anytime, like still to this day, when I go to the gym, that's the shit I throw on to get me hype and shit, like to pump me up, cause just, bro, we killed it, and like we've been trying to do a tape forever. Since we met, we've been trying to do a tape. And we felt like it was time. It was time for this to happen. And I flew to Houston to do it. Like literally, like this year, I was just like, let's go, bro. Like it's time. So we went in the studio. We were in the studio for like 2 weeks or something like that. And knocking shit out. We made a bunch of more songs that didn't come out, but ultimately these are the ones we picked. And Diaz Jr. ended up like doing the cover, which was really cool. Like it's the Mayan calendar. Yeah. We dropped it on May 5th. You know what I mean? In the middle of the robot. And the whole thing with the robots, I was like, why is it called Army of the Robots? And I said, because the movement is called La Máquina. You know what I mean? Like the machine.
Yeah.
So we're just like the machine it's always working, it's always grinding, it don't stop. Machines don't get tired, like all they do is work, you know what I mean? And it's just kind of like that's La Máquina. So we were just like army of the robots, like armies of the machines, like we're machines and shit, and got a whole fucking army.
So it's volume 1, so is there gonna be a volume 2?
Yeah, there will be a volume 2 for sure. That's why I wanted to do that, because I was like, we got to leave the door open, you know. We got to like let people know like this is gonna be continued for sure, because I love the music me and G make. He puts me in that rapping ass bag, you know. So like I want to keep up with him because he's a rapping ass motherfucker, you know. So like I always want to like keep up with him and shit, and show out and show that I can, and I feel like that's really cool, like for a female, you know, especially to be able to do that with one of the best Mexican lyricists.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's definitely GT Garza. You know, he never fails. Every time he drops something new, I'm like, this was dope.
Right.
Like, and sometimes I hate that shit. That when there's dope ass Latino rappers just like GT, but I feel like sometimes they don't get either the respect or the recognition that they should get. You know what I mean? Because he should be in a different platform than a lot of these artists that I hear around here.
Right. Yeah. And it's crazy because I feel like a lot of that is just like working the social media, and has nothing to do with lack of talent. It's really just like, but G's all about the music. He don't give a fuck about social media. You know what I mean? He'll post, yeah, he keeps up with his fans, and he makes sure that they know what he's up to. But like that's not his forte. You know, his forte is the music. And I really wish that that's what it was. That's what it used to be. You know what I mean? And now it's like if you can't if you don't like act a clown sometimes on camera, like sometimes people don't want to watch, you know, or people aren't watching and shit. Yeah. And I feel like G's so about the music, and it's like you're either tuned in or you're not, you know. And I really feel like if people just gave him that listen, they would see that he's really like he's dope. Like he taught me so much. He taught me techniques that I wasn't aware of. Like he taught me about all this shit. Like we would study music. Like we'd throw on a bunch of music videos, and then we'd be right there in his living room. I'd have my laptop out and shit, taking notes, like, and he'd point out shit that I wasn't even paying attention to in the song. Like, look how he said this because of that. Look how he structured this, and like he would just like he would teach me, bro. Like he should really do like a course. You know what I mean? Like a rap course. I feel like people really benefit from the knowledge he has to give for real, because he knows what he's doing. And that man wakes up and raps. That's what he does. Like day in and day out, he wakes up and he's motherfucking rapping.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, you know. Yeah. Like, especially when you got a love for the culture, you know, just for the music.
Yeah, he loves the music, bro.
You gotta like, live and breathe it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, or else why you in it?
I feel like someone needs to sign him. You know what I mean? I feel like, I don't know, Def Jam or someone needs to pick him up, because he can really benefit something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like for real, I feel like someone needs to sign him, get him on their squad, something.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's about time for just Latino artists in general to just, you know, to showcase what we can do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not speaking about, you know, nobody else, but you know, it's time to put a little flavor into the industry.
I agree. Something I was thinking about today was there's a lot of us, you know, there's a lot, but compared to everyone else, we're a small group. And I think that if we all came together more, we could really make this movement happen, because there's not a lot, really, if you think about it. Like the people who are moving, the people who are consistent, the people who are serious about it, it's kind of not a lot. So if we all like really work together, did more with each other, collaborated more, shit like that, I really feel like we can make a wave.
Yeah.
Because everyone has, like, there's a wave here, there's a wave there, this person popping, this person's really popular. But what, like, the work that needs to be put in for us to really stand out in this industry is, like, we're not even tapping into it yet, you know? So that's what I'm saying, like, I collaborate with people, you know, people that I respect. Like, when I see an artist that I like fuck with, I'm like, damn, like, you got dope music and you got a movement. Like, I'll go fuck with them. You know what I mean? For real.
So I wanted to ask you about the film you're in.
Yeah.
Let's get into that.
Yeah.
So what's the name?
It's called Lost Souls.
Lost Souls. And what's your role in the movie?
So I play a music manager in the movie, and I manage a group of rappers in the film.
So how was that experience?
That was cool. It was my first time. It was my first time rapping. My first time acting. I was really nervous, you know, especially because there was like a script and there was like, you know, like all this shit. Yes, I was in, like, I'm on camera like for music videos, but I've never been on camera like delivering like a scene, you know, and shit like that. So that was different. But it was a very enjoyable experience, and I feel like I was really trying to just listen to what the director wanted and making sure that I tried to genuinely deliver what they wanted, and they said I did really good. So they're like actually encouraging me to like continue this, like to pursue this as a career. They're saying like you should keep doing this, like for real. Like multiple people on that production team, they kept telling me like you need to keep doing this. And that's like, damn, like that's tight. Like I would love to do that. It's not like I've always wanted to act. I just never had the opportunity. And then when this came along, I was like, yeah, for sure. Like let's go. And I took it very serious. Like I took it real serious. Like I studied as much of the script as I had, like as much time as I had to study it. Anytime we were on set, like, you know, it's real easy to complain about the work because like you sometimes you're getting up really early. You got to be on set at 9 a.m. I got to do hair and makeup. So I'm like, I'm up way before that trying to get ready for set. And you know what I mean? It's 12-hour days that you're doing and shit. Like it's very intense and it's every day. So we went my role required me to be there every day for a month. Some people went longer just because of like the parts that they played. But I was there every day for a month straight, and it started taking its toll on me and shit. And just dealing with other people, I can definitely see how like some people wouldn't enjoy this, but at the same time, like even with the stress that came with it, I was still enjoying it because I'm just like I'm doing what I've always wanted to do. You know, I've always wanted to do this, so that was really cool. And it was really rewarding to like see it on the big screen. You know, at the end, like seeing everything come together. We all like the whole cast is like we're actually rappers. Everyone on the cast is actually a musician. So we got to make the soundtrack for the movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we actually got in the studio a lot of the times. Like we were creating songs different than what I've been used to making. You know what I mean? Like different. It's still hip hop, but it's like they call it genre bending music. Like that's what one of the reviews called it, which I feel like is probably like a good way to describe it. Cause it's more than that. It's more than just hip hop. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's movie music for sure.
Yeah.
And to be a part of like a soundtrack for a movie, that was crazy. You know, like to hear my voice like in the movie was wild. So it was a really cool experience, and we ended up winning second place. So
wow. And that was at the
Tribeca Film Festival. They told me that you don't just get in there, you know, like you have to be selected. So just being in the festival period was already a win. And then not only were we selected to be in the festival, like out of all the movies, like we won second place. That's crazy. Like that's really cool.
So is the movie actually gonna be streaming anywhere, or?
So what we're hoping happens is that a few people watch the movie, like from Sony, like Netflix, like people from these distributors, They went to the festival and we're hoping that someone purchases the film and then they distribute it. So that's what we're waiting on right now.
That'd be dope. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
And then now you're blowing up. Now I'm mad because I'm like, I should have got the black and white. She could have signed it.
Shit.
But,
Nah, you just
hey,
gotta go to my show.
hey, I'll be there. I'll be there for sure. So you actually got to grace the cover of Entertainment.
Mhm.
So
That was cool.
that was dope.
Entertainment magazine, yeah. So the day that the film premiered, before the premiere, we had the photo shoot with People Magazine Entertainment Weekly. And it was cool because it was just like, it was like a professional set, you know, photographer and everything. We did individual photos and it was so fast. Like everything was, because every movie was there to take their shot, you know what I mean? So like my movie comes in and it's like individual, and then all right, group picture, and then like we were in and out, you know. So that shit was wild. It was really cool to experience like the way that they move on that kind of production. That was really cool to see. And I think the pictures came out fire. Like I haven't even posted like my individuals and shit. You know what I mean? So I'll show you them. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. And then we're just waiting for it to like come out, and it came out on the website.
That's dope. That's dope. I mean, from the last time you were here to now, I mean, damn, you've done a whole lot of shit.
Yeah,
You know, I must say, you know, I'm impressed with everything you're doing. You know, I'm a fan of your music. You know, so I'm you know, I'm glad that, you know, things are looking out for you. So
thank you.
You know, you deserve it when you put in so much hard work.
When you put in the work, bro. And that's what I hope people can see, because it's real easy for people to say like she don't deserve it. It's real easy for people to just hate on what I'm doing, and it's just like,
let them hate. 'Cause, I mean,
I'm putting in the
they
work,
say
bro.
when they're hating, you're doing something right.
Right.
So hey, embrace the hate.
Yeah,
you know?
I do. I actually do embrace the hate because it's funny to me, because nothing is valid that a hater has to say about me, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're keeping your name relevant, you know, so hey, haters, keep on hating.
Keep on hating.
You know, so I know, speaking of the man, you just joined with Smooth, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let us know a little bit about your ventures with Smooth Vega.
Bro, in the short amount of time that I've been Team Smooth Vega, it has been amazing. It's been productive. It's been clean business. There's been a plan since day one. He's been working like areas of my career that I didn't even know needed work. Like he sat me down and like came up with like concepts, ideas for shit. Like he's coming to me with plans and ideas, and I'm just like, whoa, like this is tight. Like Smooth is teaching me a lot, and we've only been working together for a short amount of time. You know what I mean? And I feel really blessed that this is finally happening, and he's been trying to work with me for a while. You know what I mean? So I think that it just, I mean, divine timing. You know, everything happens when it's supposed to happen, and I really feel like he knows what he's doing for real, and I really appreciate him.
Oh yeah, homeboy, I definitely gotta say, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, he does.
You know, I be on this social all the time, and I'm like,
he knows how to work the socials. He's very current. He's very like, bro, he knows what he's doing.
yeah, because I mean, even when I started doing my thing, we went out to lunch a couple times, and you know what I mean, be like, what's up, school, give me some pointers, give me some tips, and hey, the man knows what he's talking about, and I always salute the man. I would love to put him on camera, but he told me not to. So I'm gonna respect it this one time. But he's here. He's here right now. So just want to give you your props, bro. I see everything that you're doing, bro, and shit. That shit motivates me. On the real tip. Because I don't like blowing smoke up nobody's ass.
Yeah.
And dude knows what he's doing. I mean, you can see it. Hey, what does it say? People lie, but numbers don't.
Exactly.
And, facts.
Exactly.
So yeah, I got to see, Then y'all started working together. I was like,
Yeah.
I wanted to see where this is going.
Yeah.
Because, if Smooth's behind it,
Yeah.
something's bound to happen.
Yeah, straight up. And I've experienced that, and it was funny because when we first started talking about working, of course, like you start saying like, oh well, I don't want to, work without, knowing that this is going to be like, we're going to continue doing work, you know what I mean? Eventually we'll get a contract going and stuff. And I was like, whoa, like at first I was just like, I have PTSD because of contracts. For real, like contracts just scare the fuck out of me just because of the way my shit has gone before in the past and shit. And then he was like, you know what? Let's work. Let me show you. Let me show you I know what I'm talking about. And dude, like that, like the first three moves, I was just like, dude, send me a contract. You know what I mean? I'm just like, you don't got to prove no more, bro. Like I see it. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, all that just to say that I think it just blows my mind, like the way when business is handled correctly, just like how smooth everything goes. It's blowing my mind, man. It blows my mind. Yeah. So props to Smooth for real. Like he's really the one.
So that's dope. I'm glad things are rolling smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. So what can we expect for you in the future?
In the future, you can expect way more music coming out way more frequently. Like that's a given. You can expect to see me in more productions on TV, film. I really want to get into commercials. Like I want to start working that area of my career. Like I loved acting, so like that's definitely going to be a part of my life now. Um more shows with more purpose, I think. I really want to evolve my show. Like anything that I feel like you've seen from me is going to evolve. Like it's time. I feel it. I felt it for a while now, and I feel like it's starting to show and starting to come out, and it's just gonna amplify, especially with everything that me and Smooth, like all the plans that we definitely have coming. Um shit, and just I hope to also do other things like community wise and like mentor wise. I was actually thinking, I was like, you know what, I feel like I've learned enough at this point to start helping others, even if I'm not talking about I'm gonna go sign an artist, but even just mentoring an artist or like giving advice. Like if you guys need advice or you guys have questions, like ask me, because I probably have an answer for you because of all this shit I've been through. For real, like I don't think people realize how much I've been through in this industry. Like I've been through the motherfucking ringer, you know what I mean? And I got a lot of advice, I got a lot of knowledge in this shit, so I definitely want to give back. I want to start giving back for sure. Yeah.
That's
And
cool.
if you're new in this fucking game, like buckle up, baby, because it's a motherfucking ride. Yeah, it's a marathon, so
So would
it's
you
a bumpy
ever
it's a bumpy road for
would
real.
you ever leave music for acting?
I think it's so funny because like I thought about that, you know what I mean, and it might happen, but I feel like I'll never be able to leave it alone, really, because no matter what, like even like for instance, like during COVID when we thought like the world was ending and no one wanted to hear music and like what's the point, I was still in that motherfucking studio because I didn't know what else to do, and I didn't want to do anything else. Like I that's what music really saved me, as a human being. And music is always there whenever I'm sad. I'll go make a song, and it makes me happy, like I'll make a song about being sad, and after I'm done, I'm crying and I'm happy, just because like it just does something for me that nothing else in my life has been able to do. So I don't think I'll ever really be able to leave it alone, even if I do pursue acting like completely. um so yeah, like I don't know. I definitely feel like I'm not done though. Like I have some big dreams. I have some big like visions that I've seen myself on stages in Japan, like just performing in arenas.
Speaking into existence.
Yeah, bro.
Hell
So
yeah.
like I'm not done.
I heard her, man. She is not done. She
Mhm.
is barely beginning.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited, to see your journey and see where you're headed in the future. I guess, if you got any shout outs, let them know what's up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My gym was. I was like, I just want to shout out, of course, Smooth for, you know, definitely giving me back that like spark that I feel was starting to die inside me. Really, bro. Like when we started working, I was starting to get depressed just because of like all the bullshit. But yeah, shout out to Smooth for real. Um, shout out to DS Junior for always rocking with me, being like, you know, that confidant that I can like trust as well. Shout out GT Garza for always believing in me. He believes in me so much, and I definitely don't want to let him down. I definitely want to prove to him that he was right because he's been talking about like, oh, she's the one, and I want to prove him right. You know, I'm going to show him like you weren't wrong. Um, I want to take it far for him for real. Um, I guess I mean shout out EPT. Oh, what's up, baby? I'm gonna put on for my city for real. I definitely want to put El Paso on the map. There's been some famous people to come out of there, and I definitely want to be like on that Hall of Fame for real. I want people to know that I came from the local scene. Like I perform like people who became famous from El Paso didn't hit the local scene. They just kind of like got famous. You know what I mean? And I went through the motherfucking. I was there doing the show, selling the 10 tickets in order to get my spot on the stage. You know what I mean? Like I did that, and I want to show people that someone from the dirt of El Paso, like came from the dirt of there, like made it. You know, I definitely want to put on for my city. Um, and just shout out anyone that believes in me, my fans, my friends. You know what I mean? Here, like just supporting me, people that have been there who are barely coming around. Um, like I'm gonna take this all the way. So you love me or hate me, get used to me.
Let them know where they can find your music and where they can follow you at IG and all that.
Okay, so you can follow me everywhere at Krystall Poppin, Krystall with a K and 2 L's. If you put it with 1 L, you're talking about the wrong bitch. It's 2 L's. Um, everywhere, Krystall Poppin, Spotify, Instagram, Apple Music, YouTube. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a show called Bring a Friend. I go live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. And I'm building this community, and it's really cool because if you really want to get to know me, you really want to like see me on like what if you really want to keep up with me, like if you are interested in keeping up with me on my day-to-day, like what I'm going through, tune into my lives on YouTube for sure. Other than that, I hope I'm not missing anybody. And you, girl, thanks for having me. I know we've been talking about getting me in here for a minute, so yeah. And you told me you had the Hennessy, so I'm saying, you know,
you gotta keep it all day when Krystall comes through.
Yeah.
So yeah, and hey, y'all big boys, y'all make sure y'all hit it.
Oh, shout out to the big boys. Hey, I better see y'all at my shows. I want all the big boys. I want to take pictures with y'all. I want to like squeeze you and hug you. You know what I mean? Like hugging big boys is so dope, bro. Like I'm just thinking about it right now.
It's big boy season.
It's big boy season. If you ain't had a hug from a big boy, you're missing out, baby.
Hey, she said she's gonna drop the merch, so y'all stay tuned.
I'm gonna drop a big
merch.
boy shirt, and that's only gonna come in big boy sizes. Fuck these skinny boys.
Hey, I mean, it is what it is, man. So hey, I'll be looking for my shirt. So
get you a big boy.
So yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming through. Smooth. Thanks for coming, bringing her by, and you be coming soon, right?
For sure.
Okay.
Dressed.
Yeah.
Okay, Smooth just said, and
oh, and then shout out the movie. I forgot. Yeah, Lost Souls, baby. Won second place. Tribeca is gonna be coming out very soon. Keep an eye out. What's up?
Wow, there you have it, man. And you know, thanks to again Krystall Poppin for coming through, man. If you're out there, you know, press them likes. Boom, boom.
Them likes,
subscribe.
them likes.
You know, and thanks again for stopping by.
Thank you.
And blessing us with your presence.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
Alrighty. So yeah, thanks to everybody for tuning in. And like I say, keep your ears to the streets, and I'll catch you on the block. It's your boy Money Elms. Peace.
That's a wrap.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Cut a reel about the big boys. Come here, real for the big boy strip, and then come here reels for when at the end when she was talking about El Paso. Come here real for that too.
Yeah.
That's just for her socials.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that for TikTok. The one we talking about El Paso.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good.
Straight up.
Lista?
Yes, I am.
You should do the photo over here.
I'm tired, bro.
They're busy.
Yeah, I don't get no fucking sleep. I'm just catching up.
What are we taking
do a quick video of him. Yo, welcome to Elm Street. I got Krystall Poppin in the building.
What's up, baby? Check out our episode. For sure.
Coming soon. Peace. Cool.
Let me check your
Oh shit.
My favorite song from you is the Desert.
Desert Daisy? Yeah, bro. I love like that. When I get in that bag, I love that shit, bro. For real.
Motivating.
For real. Like, I have so much serious shit to say. The Desert Daisy. Take some more Henny before I take off.
I'll take some photos in the front.
Cheers. What's up? Am I going the right way? Okay. What's up?
You
Picture
still
time?
live?
Yeah.
How long do you go live for?
2 hours.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Every Tuesday, baby.
See, you want one too? One, two. My prisoner on that? I got it. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Kenny.
Don't look at it.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Another one. There you go.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Appreciate
Appreciate
it.
it.
Thanks for coming though.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you grab your bottle?
Huh?
Did you grab your bottle?
Oh no, I didn't. Let me go get it.
It's gonna be good, bro. Appreciate you, man. I'm tired as fuck.
No, I appreciate you, bro. Hell yeah.
Tired as fuck.
Just let me know when you want to do XD.
Got all these drinks. All these drinks.
You're having a good time.
Yeah. Look at all my drinks, guys. I got so many drinks. Oh, I got it. Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Out of the prison.
Ooh, it's hot.
Yeah, yeah. Shit, earlier I got knocked out of my crib and
You did?
Yeah, I was like, I thought I was gonna have to postpone it, but
Oh
luckily I
shit!
got in. And
Nice. Put my cup in there. Thank you. No, thank you, bro. That was fun.
I'm gonna try to send you the picture.
Okay, yeah.
Or you know, if
I'm
not,
here July 8th, right?
It's supposed to be
July 9th?
July 8th.
Yeah.
8th.
Yeah, take it to my show.
I will.
All right, then.
I'll be there.
Okay, bye. Okay, guys, I am going to end the live here. Let me just see who's in here. Miguel, Virgil, Ashley, Lil Vic, Wolf, punched air aggressively. J-Vaz, Benzini, Tug, Michael Jackson, Turquoise, Michael Lopez, Benzini. I wish we get videos of armed robots. I gotta be in Houston. I jump in every day. Lil Vic, what's up?
I'm in the car with Krystall Poppin. I just want to remind you that you blew your shot, bro. You blew your shot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you ain't shit.
You under YouTube live. How you gonna leave Krystall Poppin hanging? Do you know how many big boys would kill for the opportunity to get a chance at taking Krystall Poppin on a
I
date?
thought she was fucking with me, so I was like, man, I ain't finna go over there.
I'm offended.
So you're trying to say Krystall Poppin plays? Are you trying to say Krystall Poppin plays games? Is that what you're trying to say?
I did not.
You see what he's saying? Look at this guy right here.
I even said let's go get food because I know big boys like food.
Dang, J Razzie said no to Krystall Poppin on food, cuz.
Tell you what though.
Well, I let the whole blast. You know what? You know why she likes big boys?
Because I'm a snacking ass bitch.
You know what though? You know what?
Because she a snack, cuz.
Let Krystall, let this be a lesson. Like, when it comes easy, it's no good. So, you know,
What is he trying to say? What is he trying to say? I don't know.
Are you playing hard to get?
Like, I'm good. That's why I wasn't easy to just go on.
He's playing hard to get with me.
Dang. Man, she'll write a song about you, bro.
As long as it's not a diss, we good.
It is going to be a diss. It has to be.
Man, J-Vaz, I can't believe you, bro. You let the whole hood down.
I can't believe it myself.
Hey, you can't say I didn't give you a shot.
Well, you know how many
Y'all hit the like.
You know how many shots Jordan took before he became great?
Oh my God. Wow.
I mean, he makes a point there, though, you know?
You know?
No, but you know...
Someone called you Butterfingers.
Well, you know the other part of this too is that he constantly goes on his fucking Facebook. He constantly cries about how you didn't give him a date, but he's the one that blew the date.
It's him. It's his fault. It's not my fault.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying. Hey, all I'm trying to do is trying to get the second chance. That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh my God.
You gotta earn it.
I got a boo now. I'm sorry.
Dang, she's off the market.
I'm booed up. Booed up.
See what happened, bro?
Someone said, "How the fuck you fumble like that?"
You
Oh!
fumbled it, dog. You fumbled it ugly. I mean, he is a Houston Texans fan, so of course he was
Sometimes you just gotta save the best for last.
Oh!
He's trying to be smooth. I get it. He's trying to be suave. I ain't mad at it.
All of a sudden, I got all these comebacks.
But anyways, on behalf of Krystall's management team, we no longer want you posting photos and videos talking about, oh, I missed my shot with KP. This, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? Too late.
Hey, I just tagged her like.
He shared the fucking photo of you with the red poodle, and he put his face on the poodle.
What? I didn't see that.
I swear to God, he did on everything I love.
Oh my God, I didn't even see it.
Yes, he's like just doing the whole campaign.
Doing the most after the fact.
I'm telling you.
You know,
The
trying
hand.
to break up this relationship to make it work with me.
Oh my God, you're so
He's a
toxic.
homewrecker.
You're a homewrecker.
We don't play fair.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he put his face on the fucking poodle. I swear to God. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up while we're over here at the stop sign right now.
Let me see that shit.
Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me see. Julio Vasquez right here. And then he does it on his personal page because he tries to be slick. So he doesn't think you're going to see it. But
No, I'll be tagging him. Should just be ignoring me, not, yeah.
I see everything. Look, hold on, where's it at?
Let me see.
I'm looking for it.
It's been a while. It's been like a week.
Sitting all alone.
I'm driving really, really slow as I get on the highway to try to find this photo.
Damn, it's been a while, bro.
Okay, well, before I end this, I'm still on live, by the way.
There it is, look.
Oh my God! Look at this boy!
See this?
Oh my God!
Tag Krystall Poppin and tell her J-Vaz misses her. You see that? And he's that fucking poodle. You see that?
It's the dog in you, bro.
I can't believe the fucking audacity of this
The
guy.
audacity.
I texted
You're toxic.
I texted him the other day. I was like, bro, how you gonna miss your shot, bro? So I texted him exactly like that.
Someone called him Butterfingers.
J-Vaz, we all had high hopes for you, bro.
Double cup
You know,
in.
I had a whole crew of followers rooting for him.
Come on, KB. Well, until further notice, bro, you blew your shot.
Till further notice.
Till further notice.
But if you want to catch her or you want to see her, buy a ticket to the next show. Damn.
Oh.
Damn, every time you can see her, when he pays to see her now.
You know, it happens.
All right, J-Vaz, say bye to my live.
I don't even know what to say.
All right.
All right, man. I thought you'd get a kick out of this. It was fun. Talk to you later.
Nah, yeah. I'll let you. I'll say about that.
Bye. How funny.
He was a poodle.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you had a great time on today's live. Lil Vic, I see you in here. I'm so sorry I haven't had time. Not even that I have time. I didn't bring my laptop on this trip, so I wasn't able to make your certificate. But Lil Vic, your certificate is coming. And the other person who I would like to announce as friend of the week is someone who I appreciate, someone who has been joining, who's very consistent with like being in here, showing support and stuff. Someone who I feel would enjoy being friend of the week is my gang, Wolf Red Moon. Wolf, congratulations on friend of the week. I will be dropping your certificate and Lil Vic's certificate at the same time, guys. I fly to El Paso tomorrow at 8 in the morning, 10 in the morning. 10 in the morning. I'll fly to El Paso 10 in the morning. When I get to El Paso, I'm gonna make you guys the certificates, okay? So I'm sorry, Lil Vic, my bad that I haven't been able to make yours, but I will be making it very soon. Yes, and shout out my boy Wolf Red Moon for friend of the week. Y'all make sure you hit the like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment on this video after I end the live, and I have a bunch of content from New York to show you guys. Thank you, Lil Vic. Safe travels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gang, Wolf Red Moon. Y'all. But yes, I'll take a shot for you. Here, I'll take one more shot for you before I leave. Our snack today was Henny and Coke. Period. All right, I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.